What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Kev, and today we are back with another YouTube video today. I hope everybody is doing well today. So in today's video, what we're really going to talk about is some things that are more important than money. Because I know a lot of time on this channel, what I talk about is like personal development, money, finances, how to save money, how to invest money, and things like that. But today, I just thought about doing something a little bit different. Okay, and these are personally my opinion. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion, to each his own. So starting off with the first thing that I think is more important than money is your health. Okay, I mean, let's just be honest. If you're not healthy, you can't really do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not taking care of your health, you're not at least trying to eat like 80% healthy, 20% bad, or stuff like that, then like what is the point of even trying to get your finances in check if your body ain't even in check? Like, just think about that. You always tired. You know what I'm saying? You gotta constantly stay on stimulants because your body ain't running on the proper nutrition. You ain't got enough energy to do nothing. Your sleep's all jacked up. Things like that. And it's just overall, like, when you feel healthy and you are a healthy person, it just makes your quality of life just 10 times better, in my opinion. Like when I work out, I feel good. I may not want to get up every day and do it, but like, I mean, the body ain't gonna build itself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that's what you got to tell yourself. Like, if I'm not working out, then I ain't gonna really be that healthy. You know what I'm saying? Your lung capacity, you ain't got no lung capacity. Your heart rate elevated because you ain't did no cardio and things like that. And it just, overall, it just pays to be healthier than not be healthy at all, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's the first thing. Thing number two is family. Okay, now the reason I say this is because in today's day and age, I know a lot of people that don't really have a big support or family structure like that. And if you don't really have a structured family like that, it can kind of like affect you in a way. Now, it's not going to affect everybody the same way, but I have seen it it can make you or break you if you don't really got that like tight family structure. Like when my grandpa passed away, I think it was like 2011. The family was together, and then when he had passed away, it broke the whole family up. Like, nobody came together no more. People started going their own separate ways. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if you got a big family and y'all tight, like, make sure you cherish that shit, man, because like everybody don't have the big family structure like that. Like, I don't have a very big, like, I got a big family, but it's just like we so slick divided because of just certain things, and we should be closer, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, if you got a good family structure and y'all tight, just make sure you cherish that, man, because it can, I ain't gonna say it can really take you a long way, but it can take you like to other levels, if that makes sense. Okay. Number three is your mental health. Okay, I cannot tell y'all how many times I've seen people like not leave jobs because of the money. What is what good is the money if your mental health is not on point? Like, make it make sense. If you're not good mentally, how are you going to be good physically to make the money? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like in today's day and age, a lot of people get too caught up in the hustle culture that they neglect their mental health. And I get it to an extent, but like, if your mental ain't right, your physical ain't gonna be right. So like, how are you gonna be functional to like really get up and have the drive to really achieve anything greater in life if your mental drive is just not there? Like, you're not motivated, you're tired, you're depressed, You anxious all the time, like things like that, man. That's why I put this on the list, because I believe that your mental health does matter to an extent, to where like if you stand at a job just because like the money is good, but like your mental health is terrible, you need to leave that job. Like respectfully, like no bluff, you need to leave that job, because it's just not worth it at the end of the day. Like think about it. You mentally stressed, that's going to lead to physical stress, even though the money's good. So is it really worth it at the end of the day? In my opinion, no. All right, moving on for the next thing is we have experiences. Now, I can tell you this firsthand. I never even been on a vacation in my entire life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to experience traveling the world sometime. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna get there, but it's just gonna take time. But I feel like a lot of people, they will take their paycheck and they will spend their money on materialistic things. What happens is when you get these materialistic things, they make you feel good for a little bit, but then the feeling fades away. Like you're not gonna remember that water bottle you bought 20 years ago, because you probably won't have it unless you keep it. You know what I'm saying? More than likely you're gonna buy it and then you're gonna throw it somewhere. You might even donate it. Who the hell knows? You know what I'm saying? But y'all get what I'm talking about. Like, have you ever just bought something and then like it was cool for the moment, but then after a while it was just like, why did I buy that? Like, it doesn't make any sense. That's why I say, like, traveling, going out in nature, hiking, things like this, of this nature, you're probably never going to forget these experiences. You know what I'm saying? It's worth, in my opinion, I think this is worth a lot more than money. You know what I'm saying? Because you're never going to forget it. You know what I'm saying? You had fun. You enjoyed the experience. And, yeah, man, that's one of the things I put on this list that I think are worth more than money, because you can always make more money, but you can't get back more time. And that leads me into the next thing. The next thing worth more than money is your time. You know what they say, time is money, money is time. You can always make more money, but you can never get back the time that you wasted. Like, they print new money every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can always get some more money, but you can't get back the time you wasted. That's why I always tell people, spend your time wisely on what you're doing, man. Whether that's building the career you want, you know what I'm saying? Going after whatever you want in life, man. Just make sure you always being productive. And don't let nobody play with your time, man. Because when people try to play with your time, then they are gonna keep trying to play with your time. They're gonna try to like run over top you and think, all right, well, he just got an infinite amount of time. Like, no, like, what y'all gotta understand is too is we're all on a clock that we can't see. Like, you're gonna die one day, bro. You're gonna die. Like, think about that. That's really all the motivation you should really need right there. Like, point blank period. It could be over like that, bro. Like, you just never know. That's why I always tell people, enjoy your life and enjoy the experiences. It's not always about the materialistic things. The next thing on the list is your friends, okay? I cannot tell y'all how many times I've seen people hang around the wrong crowd and their life just go downhill, man. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, people will spend every weekend in the bar drinking, going to every concert, every bar, like, every weekend. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how that's like fun to y'all. Like, I remember I went to the club one time. I went in there, man. It was boring as hell. I'm in my head. I'm like, bro, this what y'all do every weekend? Y'all come in here, take shots, laugh, look at each other. This what y'all do every weekend. And then a lot of time, y'all be broke. No shade though. No shade. You do what you want to do. But a lot of y'all be in a bar, y'all be bums with no money. You should not be there. And I'm just saying, for the people that are that, I ain't speaking for everybody. But I know some of y'all being there, y'all ain't where y'all want to be at, but y'all at the bar every weekend. Popping them bottles, ain't got no money in your pocket. Broke. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to really choose who you hang around, man, because who you hang around, they're gonna influence you. You know what I'm saying? So if you trying to get rich and you hanging around somebody that's a bum and they not motivated to get rich, bro, more than likely 9 times out of 10, they're probably gonna persuade you to be broke, because a broke person spends their money on things that they don't really need. You know what I'm saying? So you hanging around them, you're gonna get the idea in your head, even if they don't persuade you to do it. You're gonna be like, all right, he's broke, but I'm hanging around him every day, so I think it's okay to do the same thing he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the phrase, birds of a feather flock together. Come on, we already know that, man. So that's why it's very important to choose who you hang around. Like me personally, I only got like maybe like one friend, and he stay in a whole nother state. And then like it just be a whole lot of weird stuff going on. So I really just stay to myself, really. If it ain't about no family or no money like that, I'll be out the way for real. I don't really be trying to mess with a lot of people, but those are just some of the things that I put on this list. If y'all took any value from this video, just make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. I will link my Instagram down in the description, so if y'all want to give me a follow, that'll be well much appreciated. Also, I'm gonna link the savings box that I made on the first video that I uploaded on this channel about the $10,000 for the savings box. So if y'all want the link, y'all can get that too. But without further ado, if y'all took anything from this video, like I said, just make sure you leave a thumbs up. You got any financial ideas that you want me to do on finances or self-development, or any questions, just leave them down in the comment section. Also, like I said again, if you got any financial questions, feel free to ask in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. But until next time, peace.